Something strange happens inside your cells when you skip breakfast. Right now, microscopic machines are either building you up or breaking you down. The oil sitting in your kitchen might hold the key to flipping that switch. Not tomorrow, starting with your very next meal. I'm talking about a cellular process that scientists say could be the difference between aging gracefully and accumulating damage year after year. The research is solid, and what I'm about to show you combines two of the most powerful metabolic strategies ever studied. But most people who try this get it completely wrong. They use the wrong oil at the wrong time, and nothing changes. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how your cells decide to burn fat or store it, and how olive oil can influence that decision in ways that surprise even researchers. Let me explain what's happening inside your body. Every cell contains mitochondria, tiny power plants that generate energy. When they're healthy, they burn fat efficiently. You feel energized. Your brain works clearly. Your body maintains a healthy weight naturally. Inside every cell, you have two competing systems. Scientists call them mTOR and AMPK. mTOR is your growth and storage switch. When activated, your body builds and stores nutrients. AMPK is your repair and fat-burning switch. When activated, your body cleans out damaged parts and burns stored fat. When you eat, especially processed carbohydrates and sugars, you activate mTOR. Your body stays in storage mode. But when you fast or activate AMPK through specific compounds, your body shifts into repair mode. This is called autophagy, which means self-eating. Your cells become recycling centers, breaking down damaged proteins, repairing mitochondria, and clearing out cellular waste. Research in nutrients shows autophagy declines with age, contributing to harmful protein accumulation, damaged mitochondria, and cellular waste. When autophagy isn't working properly, damaged proteins pile up. These age cells and drive inflammation. Your mitochondria become dysfunctional, meaning you lose the ability to burn fat effectively. This is the problem for most people over 40. Extra weight that won't budge, energy that drops by mid-afternoon, brain fog. These aren't just aging, these are signs your cellular cleanup system has slowed down. So how do we activate autophagy and get these cellular cleanup systems working again? There are 5 major ways that research has identified. First is fasting. Studies show that fasting is one of the most powerful ways to activate autophagy. When you stop eating for extended periods, your body shifts from using glucose for energy to burning fat and activating cellular repair mechanisms. Second is exercise. Physical activity, especially resistance training and high-intensity work, activates autophagy by stressing your cells in beneficial ways. Third is temperature stress, either heat exposure like infrared saunas or cold exposure like cold showers. Fourth is quality sleep, which is when your body does most of its deep cellular repair work. And fifth, this is what we're focusing on today, is polyphenols. These are compounds found in certain foods that can activate AMPK and trigger autophagy. And some of the most powerful polyphenols come from extra virgin olive oil. Here's where the science gets really interesting. Extra virgin olive oil contains specific polyphenols that researchers have identified as powerful autophagy activators. The main ones are oleuropein, hydroxytyrosol, and oleocanthal. These compounds give authentic olive oil that distinctive, peppery, slightly bitter bite at the back of your throat. The stronger that peppery sensation, the more polyphenols are present. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that oleuropein, aglycone, and hydroxytyrosol can activate autophagy in human cells. The researchers showed that these olive oil polyphenols work by activating AMPK and suppressing mTOR, essentially flipping that genetic switch from storage mode to fat-burning mode. But here's what makes this especially powerful. These polyphenols don't just activate autophagy, they also trigger something called mitochondrial biogenesis, which means they help create brand new, healthy mitochondria inside your cells. Research from the journal Nutrients demonstrates that olive oil polyphenols can restore mitochondrial function and promote the generation of new mitochondria. More healthy mitochondria means better fat-burning capacity. It means more energy production. It means your cells can handle stress better and function more efficiently. And when you combine high-polyphenol olive oil with strategic fasting, you're essentially doubling down on autophagy activation. You're giving your body both the time away from food and the specific compounds that amplify cellular cleanup and fat burning. Now, here's where I need to give you a serious warning. Not all olive oil is created equal, and in fact, most olive oil won't give you these benefits at all. According to a comprehensive review published in the journal Foods, olive oil fraud is extremely common. The European Union Food Fraud Network's 2019 annual report identified olive oil as one of the most frequently adulterated food products on the market. The most common type of fraud is mixing extra virgin olive oil with lower quality olive oils or with cheaper seed oils like sunflower, corn, or soybean oil. These seed oils are highly processed and actually drive inflammation in your body rather than reducing it. A 2021 study in Food Science found that up to 50% of olive oils labeled as extra virgin fail to meet quality standards in some markets. But even among legitimate olive oils, there's massive variation in polyphenol content. Here's why. Olives change as they ripen, going from green to black. Green olives are unripe and packed with polyphenols, but they produce less oil. Black olives are ripe and produce more oil, but contain far fewer polyphenols. Most commercial producers use ripe black olives because it's cheaper. They can extract more oil from fewer olives. The average commercial olive oil contains only 100 to 250 milligrams of polyphenols per kilogram. But research shows that to get the autophagy-activating, fat-burning benefits we're talking about, you need extra virgin olive oil with at least 500 milligrams of polyphenols per kilogram or more. You also need olive oil that's been harvested and pressed recently. Polyphenols degrade over time when exposed to heat, light, and oxygen. This is why authentic high-polyphenol olive oil comes in dark glass bottles and should be consumed within 6 months of harvest, ideally within 3 months for maximum potency. Let me explain what happens in your body when you fast. Studies show that intermittent fasting promotes several key metabolic shifts. When you stop eating for 12 to 16 hours, your body depletes its glucose stores and begins breaking down fat for energy. This metabolic switch activates AMPK and suppresses mTOR. Research published in Nutrients found that intermittent fasting induces autophagy markers in human subjects. In one study, participants following an intermittent fasting protocol showed significant increases in ATG5 and ULK1, two key proteins involved in the autophagy process. The study also found that participants had reduced markers of inflammation and cellular senescence. During fasting, your liver converts stored fat into ketones, which serve as an alternative fuel source for your brain and body. This ketone production is associated with enhanced autophagy and improved mitochondrial function. But here's what most people don't understand. The benefits of fasting don't stop when you start eating again. If you break your fast strategically, you can extend and amplify those autophagy benefits. So here's the exact protocol based on current research. Start with a 16-hour overnight fast. This means if you finish dinner at 7 p.m., you don't eat again until 11 a.m. the next day. During those 16 hours, your body shifts into autophagy mode. Your cells begin cleaning out damaged proteins, your mitochondria start repairing, and your body begins burning stored fat for energy. Now here's the key. When you break your fast at 11 a.m., take 1 tablespoon of high-polyphenol extra virgin olive oil with your meal. Don't cook with it, take it straight on the side. Those polyphenols will activate your AMPK pathway, essentially extending the autophagy benefits even as you start eating again. Then, with your second meal of the day, around 6 or 7 p.m., take another tablespoon of that high polyphenol olive oil with your meal. You're bookending your eating window with autophagy activation. The morning dose helps transition your body from the fasted state while maintaining cellular repair signals. The evening dose helps your body process nutrients while keeping inflammation low and supporting overnight cellular cleanup during sleep. You can also add olive oil to your salads or drizzle it over cooked vegetables and meats for additional benefits. But those 2 dedicated tablespoons taken on the side with meals are essential if you want maximum results. Within the first week of following this protocol, most people notice more stable energy throughout the day. No more 3 p.m. crashes. No more desperate need for snacks between meals. That brain fog that's been there for years starts to lift. Studies on intermittent fasting combined with polyphenol-rich foods show improvements in mental clarity and sustained energy levels. By week 2 or 3, you'll likely notice your body composition changing. Your clothes fit differently. That stubborn fat around your midsection starts shrinking. And here's what's remarkable. You're not starving yourself or counting every calorie. You're simply working with your body's natural cellular machinery. Research published in the journal Aging Research Reviews confirms that both fasting and polyphenol consumption upregulate autophagy in a wide variety of tissues and organs. The evidence overwhelmingly suggests that these strategies induce cellular repair and promote longevity. Let me be very clear about what to look for in olive oil. You need extra virgin olive oil from early harvest green olives, stored in dark glass with a harvest date on the bottle. When you taste it, you should feel that distinctive peppery bite. This sensation tells you the polyphenols are present. Yes, authentic high polyphenol olive oil costs more, typically $30 to $50 per bottle instead of $10 or $15. But you're not buying cooking oil anymore. You're buying a metabolic activator that works at the cellular level. You're investing in compounds that have been shown in peer-reviewed research to activate autophagy, support mitochondrial function, and promote cellular repair. The polyphenol content is measured in milligrams per kilogram. Look for oils that specify their polyphenol content, ideally 500 milligrams per kilogram or higher. Check the harvest date and consume the oil within 6 months. Store it in a cool, dark place away from heat and light. What we've covered today is supported by solid scientific research. This isn't about miracle cures or overnight transformations. This is about understanding how your metabolism actually works at the cellular level and giving your body the tools and timing it needs to function optimally. Your body has an incredible ability to heal and repair itself when you give it the right conditions. Autophagy isn't some exotic medical treatment. It's a natural process that happens in your cells every day. We're just learning how to activate it more effectively through strategic fasting combined with high polyphenol olive oil. This is about progress, not perfection. Every time you activate autophagy, every time you give your cells a chance to repair, you're investing in your future health. You're taking control of your metabolism instead of being controlled by it. If this information makes sense to you and you're ready to try this protocol, type yes in the comments below. And if you know someone struggling with stubborn weight, low energy, or metabolic issues, share this video with them. Sometimes the people we care about most need this information, but don't even know to look for it. Your cells are listening to the signals you give them. The combination of strategic fasting and high polyphenol olive oil sends a powerful signal: repair, restore, and optimize. That's not marketing hype. That's what the research shows happens at the cellular level. Thank you for watching. If you found this valuable, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health strategies. Take care of yourselves, and they'll take care of you.